Hi, my name is Siobhan Appleton and I'm the Family Nurse Partnership Supervisor here in Luton, working alongside a fantastic team of 4 highly skilled family nurses, Ginny Bohm, Nikki Burton, Carrie Tyas and Claire Rees, and our Quality Support Officer Elaine Rutherford. The Family Nurse Partnership Programme is a voluntary intensive home visitation programme offered to young parents under the age of 20. The nurses visit from early pregnancy and visit weekly or fortnightly until their child is age 2. Family nurses receive specialist training to enhance their communication and assessment skills. Motivational interviewing is a key tool used in FNP to enable the nurses to elicit behaviour change by helping clients to understand and resolve ambivalence. Consider these 2 brief communication exchanges with a young pregnant woman with a high BMI who is consuming too much sugar and processed food.
Hi Sarah, how have you been since I last saw you?
Well, I've been really feeling quite sick in the mornings, so I've been having something sugary because it does make me feel a bit better.
Oh, okay, it doesn't sound like you're eating much for breakfast then. What are you eating through the day?
Well, if I don't eat a bit of sugar, then it does make me feel bad. Just enough to get me through the day.
Okay, so tell me exactly what you're eating through a typical day then.
Well, we don't really go out anymore. We haven't really got much money, but I do sometimes have a takeaway and maybe some chocolate while I'm watching the TV.
So that sounds like quite a few takeaways and chocolate in the week then.
Maybe, I haven't really thought about it. If I don't eat something sugary, then I feel terrible.
What sort of takeaways are they?
Just the normal stuff. Pizza, Chinese.
Right, so quite fatty and sounds like quite a lot. Do you think you're eating too much sugary foods?
Well, not really. It helps me relax and I feel better.
Well, I need to tell you that the amount of sugary foods you're eating is way above the recommended amount.
Well, I don't think it's a problem.
But it's making you feel worse in the long run.
I don't agree.
Hi Sarah, how have you been since I last saw you?
I just feel so sick in the mornings. I have to have some biscuits.
It helps to settle your stomach.
Yeah, and then I could get on with my day, go to college.
Oh, you do have a busy life.
My mum wants me to help around the house all the time.
But it sounds like you managed to get a lot of things done despite feeling ill at times.
I eat sugary foods or sometimes a takeaway because it doesn't make me feel better, but I am putting on a lot of weight.
Okay, so if we take a little step back for a moment, tell me about what you already know about takeaways and sugary foods.
Well, it does make me feel better, but then I feel sick again, if you know what I mean.
I think I do. It sounds like you've thought quite a bit about this and not sure whether your diet is making things worse or better.
Right, I mean, it definitely makes me feel better, but then I do start to feel sick again.
You feel like something happens to you a while after you're eating, perhaps?
Yeah.
I wonder if I might share with you things I've noticed with other people struggling with food, sugary foods.
Okay then.
When people eat foods that are high in sugar, our blood levels can rise up quite suddenly, but then also drop quite dramatically. And this can leave you feeling quite ill, sometimes quite shaky. But then the problem is that you feel like you want to then eat more of that sugary foods to give you that sort of sugar rush, if you like. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, okay, so you're telling me that the sugary foods might actually make me feel worse?
I think it could quite possibly be.
Okay, I really don't want to feel like this anymore. What else can I do?
Well, would you like to have a think together to explore some alternatives to the sugary foods?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Today I'm here with Shannon and Ryan to talk about smoking. I wondered if you could tell me how you feel about your smoking at the moment.
Smoke quite a bit, not as much as I used to, but still more than I'd like to.
Are you thinking that now's a time that you might consider changing how much you're smoking?
Yeah, I definitely want to change it.
And is that because you just feel ready to give up, or is there something else? Is it how you feel about your baby?
It's a bit of both really. I feel ready.
Yeah.
because I'm not really like, I don't really feel the need to smoke as much anymore.
Okay,
And at the same time, I don't want to cause any harm to my baby. So.
okay. That sounds great. What do you know about smoking kind of harming your baby? It's obviously something you're aware of.
It can not stop their growth and stuff, and cause them not damage their brains and stuff, and I don't want that to happen to my baby.
Just wondered if I could show you this quiz to look at smoking and pregnancy, and I just wondered if there's anything in there that you kind of thought, oh, I didn't know that, or is it true, is it false?
The first one's definitely true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because from the start it's better if you quit smoking than it is to quit halfway through. So in that way at least you know you've got a secure and safe baby.
Yeah. The second one's true as well. More likely to have a miscarriage before 24 weeks.
And the third one's true as well, because it stunts the growth of the baby as well, smoking does. So they can come out pretty small and too early.
And you were saying that's one of the reasons why you thought about maybe you'd like to
Yeah.
reduce the amount that you're smoking. So I just wondered if we looked at this sheet of paper, thinking about making a change to your life, how important that change is for you. So 1 is it's not important, 10 is it's the most important thing. Whereabouts do you feel that this decision about changing your smoking sits?
About a 9.
So really very
yeah,
important.
9 and 10.
Okay.
It's like really important to me.
Okay. So how are you going to go about kind of making this decision become a real thing for you?
I think it's just going to be a day where I decide I'm just going to stop and that'll be it.
So you've obviously given it some thought as well. You've really begun to explore how you're going to change your smoking habit. And you've thought that just picking a day is going to be the best thing for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got another sheet of paper here that can help you kind of plan that day. Kinds of things about who around you could help you do that, and when's a good day. Have you given any thought to what day you might choose? How you would? Okay, maybe we could explore that together. Would that be all right?
Yeah.
Nikki coming round's given me like a support base where I know that I can ask her questions if I need to. She gives me information about things that I didn't really know to begin with, and she's just there if I need someone to speak to about anything.
To be honest, it's a good thing to have Nikki around, because without Nikki we wouldn't know a lot of things. You know what I mean? What affects our baby, what doesn't, what we can eat, what Shannon can eat, what she can't eat. Since we've had Nikki coming over, it's made us rise to that occasion. So we've got something that we're looking forward to now, and we can't wait.